The 2025 World Snooker Championship marked a significant turning point in the sport's international reach. Zhao Xintong's victory in the final drew global attention, particularly from Asia. World Snooker Tour, or WST, Chief Executive Simon Brownell confirmed the organization's intent to expand in the region following this historic win. Zhao became the first player from mainland China and the first Asian to win the World Championship. His 18-12 triumph over Mark Williams was broadcast by China Central Television and reportedly reached 150 million viewers in China. According to Brownell, within 24 hours of the final, Chinese social media platform Weibo saw 650 million impressions for event hashtags. Douyin, China's equivalent of TikTok, recorded around 200 million video views related to the final. In the UK, the event broke previous streaming records. BBC iPlayer, the BBC Sport website, and the BBC Sport app accounted for 29 million streams. This marked a 25% increase from the 2024 tournament. Overall TV reach exceeded 12.6 million viewers across BBC 1, 2 and 4. BBC Two's coverage of the final peaked at 3 million. Live sessions averaged 807,000 viewers, up 6.5% from the prior year. The first session of the final on the 4th of May achieved a 22.5% audience share. Brownell attributed the increase to both on-table action and off-table digital strategy. He pointed to multiple high-profile matches in early rounds, including Kyron Wilson's first-round exit, Ronnie O'Sullivan versus Ali Carter, John Higgins versus Mark Williams, and Luca Breckel versus Judd Trump. Every single round had some fantastic snooker, he said. He further noted the WST's focus on growing social media presence. Instagram followers neared 1 million. TikTok surpassed 500,000, Facebook passed 3 million. Video engagement expanded rapidly. TikTok views rose from 3 million to 26 million. Facebook video views doubled. Zhao's championship was described by Brownell as huge for snooker. He referenced Zhao's previous UK championship win and his appeal both as a competitor and public figure. Jason Ferguson, chairman of the World Professional Billiards and Snooker Association, stated Zhao's success would send the sport to another level. Snooker has had a long-standing presence in China. Approximately 300,000 snooker halls exist across the country. Brownell emphasized that the WST has worked with partners in China to expand its social media footprint and increase physical attendance. "We've now been breaking attendance records in China over the last years," he said. Brownell recalled a Hong Kong event with a crowd of 10,000, which had previously seemed implausible. He indicated that similar events in China were now realistic. He stated the WST would increase its regional resources to support expansion. He noted that Zhao's win introduced competitive tension into event hosting. Asian countries could offer greater financial incentives compared to the UK. He listed Southeast Asia, including Macau, Singapore, Vietnam, and Thailand, as areas of focus. He also referenced the Middle East, noting Saudi Arabia hosted its first ranking event in 2024 as part of a 10-year agreement. WST also reaffirmed interest in retaining the World Championship at the Crucible Theatre beyond 2027. The venue has hosted the tournament since 1977, but has a seating capacity of 980. Speculation about relocation has persisted. China and Saudi Arabia have expressed interest in hosting, along with larger UK venues. Barry Hearn, president of Matchroom Sport, said, "We all know where our heart is. Unfortunately, it's got to marry up with our wallet. Talks with Sheffield Council are ongoing. A final decision is anticipated in December." Brownell praised Sheffield's commitment to the event in 2025. "Sheffield took ownership of the whole thing from start to finish and put their stamp on it," he said. He added that strong local support empowers players and elevates performance. "Players are like peacocks. They want to show off to the audience." Chinese public reaction to Zhao's win was widespread. In Beijing, fans celebrated in snooker halls. Brother Yuan, a 55-year-old player, watched the final with millions of others. He recalled the limited exposure of the sport in the 1980s, including the 1987 Kent Cup. Only Zhongshan Park in Beijing had facilities then. Zhao's win followed a 20-month suspension resulting from a 2023 match-fixing scandal. He accepted charges related to aiding another player's match manipulation and betting on games. He did not throw a match himself. 10 Chinese players received bans, 2 of them permanent. Zhao rejoined through the amateur tour and climbed back to the top. His return generated strong public support. Fans on Weibo expressed admiration, with one post stating, "This isn't a miracle, but the inevitable result of years of quiet dedication." At Shenzhen Baoan Airport, Zhao was met by fans and reporters. He said, "Thanks again everyone for your support. I'll start again and take it slow and continue to achieve better results in snooker." Shenzhen, Zhao's hometown, is recognized for its developed snooker culture, partly due to proximity to Hong Kong. In the 1990s, as the city grew economically, snooker halls rapidly increased. Ding Junhui, China's former leading player, moved there to train. As of 2025, approximately 50 million Chinese citizens play snooker. Snooker halls in China have grown from 34,000 in 2005 to 300,000. Chinese 8-ball is even more popular. KO Snooker Bar in Beijing, opened by Sun Baochen, saw a business uptick after Zhao's win. Sun stated, "My whole WeChat Moments feed was talking about it. People were going crazy." Public interest extended to Chinese social media. The hashtag Zhao Xintong wins World Championship reached 120 million views on Weibo. Ding Junhui posted, "Today, Zhao Xintong did it." What he won is the shared dream of generations of Chinese snooker players. Zhao's Crucible performance as an amateur was noted. Si Jiahui, a semi-finalist in 2023, wrote on Weibo, "My idol has changed." Lei Peifan, who eliminated defending champion Kyron Wilson in round 1, called Zhao's win a new milestone. China had 10 players in the final 32 of the World Championship. The country has also seen success in women's snooker. Bai Yulu and Ng On-yi have both won world titles. Snooker is now present in Chinese popular culture. The 2024 television drama Amidst a Snowstorm of Love features a story centered on a former snooker prodigy. The series became widely popular after its release. WST sees Zhao's win as both a breakthrough and an opportunity to further consolidate the sport's base in Asia. Its leadership aims to scale operations in the region while continuing discussions about the future location of its premier event.
Don't go in the pocket, it doesn't matter. The crowd are on their feet, the players are smiling. Isn't that lovely to see? But you can't take it away from the genius that is Ronnie O'Sullivan. He becomes the 2023 Mr. Q UK champion.
Tickets for the 2025 UK Championship are on sale. The event will take place at York Barbican from Saturday, November 29th to Sunday, December 7th, 2025. The general sale is now live following record sales for the 2024 edition. Increased demand is expected. The 2025 edition is projected to feature Ronnie O'Sullivan, Judd Trump, Kyron Wilson, Ding Junhui, Mark Allen, and others. It is the first tournament in snooker's Triple Crown series. The format includes 16 seeded players based on the Johnstone's Paint World rankings. These are matched against 16 players who qualify through preliminary rounds. The York Barbican remains the venue. All matches are best of 11 frames, except the final, which is contested over 19 frames and split into 2 sessions. Sessions are expected to sell out. Under 14s must be accompanied by an adult over 18. UK Championship 2024 results and prize money. Judd Trump defeated Barry Hawkins 10-8 in the final on December 1st, 2024. Trump. The tournament features the top 16 ranked players. Another 16 earn places through the qualifying rounds at the Mattioli Arena in Leicester. All matches in York follow the best of 11 frames format except the final. Historical overview. The UK Championship is a ranking tournament. It is part of the Triple Crown, along with the World Championship and the Masters. The inaugural event was held in 1977 at Tower Circus, Blackpool. It was initially open only to British residents. Patsy Fagan won the first title, defeating Doug Mountjoy 12-9. In 1984, the event was granted ranking status. All professionals could enter. The venue moved to Preston Guild Hall from 1978 to 1997. From 1984 onward, it offered significant ranking points. In 1983, Alex Higgins beat Steve Davis 16-15 after trailing 0-7. Davis won the event 6 times between 1980 and 1987. Willie Thorne missed a simple blue while leading Davis 13-8 in 1985. He lost 16-14. Doug Mountjoy became the oldest winner in 1988 at age 46. He defeated Stephen Hendry 16-12. He won the Mercantile Credit Classic the following month. Stephen Hendry defeated Steve Davis in the 1989 and 1990 finals. In 1994, Hendry beat Ken Doherty 10-5, making 7 centuries. In 1993, Ronnie O'Sullivan won the event at 17, the youngest winner of any ranking tournament. From 1994 to 1996, Hendry won 3 consecutive titles. Between 1997 and 2002, Ronnie O'Sullivan, John Higgins, and Mark Williams each won twice. In 2005, Steve Davis reached the final aged 48, losing to Ding Junhui. Ding became the first non-British or Irish winner. Peter Ebdon defeated Hendry in 2006. O'Sullivan won his 4th title in 2007, including a maximum in the semi-final. The semi-final between Marco Fu and Mark Selby included a 77-minute frame. John Higgins won the 2010 final 10-9 against Mark Williams. He came back from 5-9 down and required a snooker at 7-9. He dedicated the victory to his terminally ill father. The event returned to York Barbican in 2011. From that year, all matches up to the quarter-finals became best of 11. In 2013, a 128-player flat draw was introduced. In 2014, Ronnie O'Sullivan defeated Judd Trump 10-9. He made a maximum in the last 16 against Matthew Selt. There had been 147s in 2012 by John Higgins and 2013 by Mark Selby. Neil Robertson made a 147 in 2015. Mark Allen did the same in 2016. Between 2012 and 2018, only Robertson, Selby, or O'Sullivan won the title. In 2015, the final featured 2 overseas players, Robertson and Liang Wenbo. In 2021, Zhao Xintong played Luca Brissell, the first mainland European to reach a Triple Crown final. The 2016 final between Selby and O'Sullivan included 5 centuries in the last 6 frames. Selby won 10-7. O'Sullivan won back-to-back titles in 2017 and 2018. O'Sullivan set the record for most UK Championship titles with 8 in 2023. Ding Junhui, a 3-time winner, was runner-up to Mark Allen in 2022. In 2020, Neil Robertson beat Judd Trump 10-9 in a 7-hour final. The deciding frame lasted 66 minutes. Sponsorship and broadcasting. The UK Championship has had several sponsors: Super Crystallate, Tennants, Storm Seal, Royal Liver Assurance, Liverpool Victoria, Powerhouse, Travis Perkins, Maplin Electronics, Puka Pies, 12bet.com, WilliamHill.com, Coral, Betway, Kazoo, and Mr. Q. The tournament is broadcast by the BBC and Eurosport. The BBC has shown every tournament since 1977, starting with Grandstand. The tournament has been held annually since 1977. From 1984, it became a ranking event. Steve Davis, Stephen Hendry, Ronnie O'Sullivan, and John Higgins are multiple-time winners. O'Sullivan leads with 8 titles. Davis follows with 6. Hendry has 5. Judd Trump won his 2nd title in 2024. Other notable winners include Neil Robertson 3, Ding Junhui 3, Mark Williams 2, Mark Selby 2, John Higgins 3, Matthew Stevens 1, Sean Murphy 1, Peter Ebdon 1, Zhao Xintong 1, Stephen Maguire 1. Finalists: Steve Davis reached 10 finals. Hendry also appeared in 10. O'Sullivan made 9 appearances. Ding Junhui, John Higgins, and Mark Allen have each contested 5. Ken Doherty was runner-up 3 times. Barry Hawkins was runner-up in 2024. 2025 preview reminder. Tickets are now available for the 2025 event. Sessions are likely to sell out. The main draw begins November 29th and runs until December 7th at the York Barbican. Witness world-class sporting drama at the ever-atmospheric York Barbican. Act fast as certain sessions are expected to sell out quickly. Don't miss the chance to witness the exploits of a strong field expected to include the likes of Ronnie O'Sullivan, Judd Trump, Kyron Wilson, Ding Junhui, Mark Allen, and more. Snooker fans are being urged to snap up tickets while they can, with the general sale for the 2025 UK Championship at York Barbican now live.